All right, everybody. It is Thursday, April the 11th, 2019. The return of Cast of Thrones, co-host of the year, back to back, and soon to be triple. Patrick Story.
Woo woo. What up? What up?
We are matching. We're in all black because we're ready to kill.
Oh, that's true. Didn't even notice that.
Winter's coming. It's gonna be dark as fuck. Night is about to fall forever.
Yes.
And
Oof.
we have dressed appropriately. I want to say thank you for making your return to Cast of Thrones as well. Sipping out of that cup, shout out Casey Studstill, who, you know him, he's done Cast of Thrones with us. He bought me that for Christmas. So, before we get into any Game of Thrones talk, I packed this, you're my guest, and you refuse to hit it first, and that's cool.
No.
But I want you to explain it, because in my world, you hit it first.
I understand the hospitality, but whoever packed it first
Whacked
gets
it
to hit
first.
Yeah, it gets to hit it first.
I get that.
It is known.
It is known. I just cleaned that bong too. I didn't go super hard with it, but I gave her a nice cleaning. So everybody, if you do not know what Cast of Thrones is, you are new to this. First, congratulations, you made it, and if you love Game of Thrones, you have made the right choice, because this is the best Game of Thrones podcast, easily. I don't give a fuck about Bald Move and what they think they're doing. Nah.
It is known.
It is known, exactly. Patrick and I had known each other since kindergarten.
Kinder fucking garden.
When Patrick was my size. Patrick in kindergarten was 6 foot, 150 pounds, and now he is, how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
No! I feel like you're way taller, because
Oh,
I'm
man.
6 foot.
I am 6'3", about 195.
Well, you're a beast, dude.
I'm not.
But yeah, so I've known you since kindergarten. We went through growing up together. It was really fun. And then
Still talk
middle
to each other
school, kept
randomly.
kept it closey. High school, sup.
Yeah.
Didn't go to the same high school.
No.
Different sides of Jacksonville.
Saw him at random sporting events, Mandarin basketball games.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm talking mad shit.
Yeah.
I loved it, dude. But it was awesome. I don't know how it came to fruition. I mean, I know you came on the podcast. I guess that's how it started. You just came on the podcast. Or was it when you, Sarah, and Jordan hung out?
Yeah, I think we just were catching up. We have like a Friendsgiving where we met up with all the elementary friends.
That was
And then
sick.
You were like, you like Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
I fucking love Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you telling me about what you wanted to do with kind of radio and podcast life.
Yeah,
And,
dude.
I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do a Game of Thrones. And now it looks like your shit's like blowing up. You got literally a podcast every day or every other
Yeah,
day.
yeah. I try to do one every day. At least one of these smoke breaks. But it's just, I love doing this with you because it's so much fun. And you're somebody that I can pause on this, but I can giggle with. You know what I mean? We're always giggling, cracking up, having a fun time. It's so much fun. I thoroughly enjoy the process of watching this show and then knowing that me and you are going to be talking about shit, you know?
I like to see what you think. And
I love the random phone calls and texts when
I'm
you come up with an idea and shit.
Guess what's happening next week on Cast of Thrones.
So,
man.
Let's give a little recap. Predictions-wise, we're not going to give them yet. We're going to save those for all the people who don't like the spoilers. But Patrick, a.k.a. Pat Stradamus,
I
and
forgot about that.
CJ, Couch Stradamus, Patrick's 20 for 21.
I'm not. Yeah.
What have you gotten wrong? Name one prediction.
I should have gone back on my predictions, man.
You haven't gotten one wrong, dude.
Oh, well, we just still don't know if Tyrion's going to be a Targaryen yet. I kind of think he will be.
If you feel like you don't have to spark this, we can sit on it for a second and you can spark it after I smoke this cig.
Dude, hashtag for the throne.
You want it?
I'm about it.
That's what I like.
Guys, got J-Ski.
J-Ski, free J-Ski, if you follow Lil Duval.
Dude, that shit's so funny.
Yeah.
Lil Duval's the man.
Yeah, he's very funny. And also cool in real life. So, Jaguar game. Buccaneers, Thursday Night Football. I don't think it was preseason, but Shout out Jake Turner. His parents have season tickets in like the United Club seat thing, you know, and that's like, so it was like 4 rows up, right on like the 40-yard line.
Was it last year?
No, this is like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
So.
So we played the NFC South this year.
Yeah, this is 3 years ago, 4 years, whatever the last time we played the NFC South was.
Okay.
So, Lil Duval's there with his sister, who she loves the Bucks.
Oh, really?
I don't know how many sisters he has. I'm not saying this to be like, oh, she's lesbian, but like the lesbian sister who's fucking hilarious. Dude, me and her were like talking mad shit to each other. So we're on the Tampa side, and it's so in the very front row. There's these two, like the epitome.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Third time's charm.
Stone, Sylvania. The epitome of a frat douche.
Okay.
2 of them. Like, they were 3D printed. They were down there with this one girl who was like...
Is that 2 of them? Chad and Brad?
Chad, Brad, and then, like, the worst girl ever. Like, she was wasted. I don't know if it was necessarily if she was hot or if she was just dressed so slutty. Like, she was, like, showing, like, her boobs. Not literally tits out, but, like, showing her boobs to the players, showing her ass and stuff. And, like, she's going like this. Pause on this, sorry. But she's going like this, you know what I mean? And all the players, so she's like shaking her ass for everyone behind. And Lil Duval and me and everyone are like cracking up about it. And these kids are asking all the players for the Bucks, like, yo, let me get some gloves. Let me get your cleats and all this stuff. So I start yelling out, let me get your jockstrap. You know what I mean? So like I start making him laugh.
Yeah.
And we start laughing, dude. And me and him were like ranking on his fucking sister because the kicker missed a field goal. And we're right there, dude. Like specifically where he's practicing field goals.
Oh, shit.
So the entire time, like, you know, suck up for the Titans?
Yeah, Ryan suck up.
Dude, it's always, suck up! The whole time. That's all we're doing, dude. Yeah, he hates it. So we're always getting on the kickers because it's, like, right there. And I'm yelling at him, like, you suck. You can't kick for shit and all this, just being a dick, you know? And she's like, you can't kick for shit, you know? And I was like, I'm not fucking on this. Like, I'm here, drunk, having fun. Like, this is me. And I was like, I'm also kidding around, chill. And he's like, why don't you shut the fuck up? Like, he missed the field goal. Like, it's an away game. Like, fuck him, you know? And basically, NFL Films was there. I don't know if they gave Lil Duval the seats, but they were there, like, filming him the entire time. So he's constantly got a camera on him. And, like, his sister's here, he's here, I'm here, and stud is where you are. So I keep seeing the cameraman down on the field, like, shooting Lil Duval, and I just keep going and, like, fucking up the shot and stuff, you know what I mean? Just, like, being a dick. And
probably loved it.
Oh, the cameraman hated it. Lil Duval didn't even know it was happening.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So ends up getting to the point where those kids see Lil Duval and they're like instantly act black, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Oh, what's up, dog? And they're all wasted and shit, like freaking out. Like, Lil Duval, what's up, dog? And all this shit, you know what I mean? Like,
let's probably get the fuck out.
Lil Duval hated it, dude. But the funniest part of the whole thing, the one thing that was making, like, the whole section, and especially Lil Duval laugh that I was the proudest of, was that fucking girl. You gotta remember, we're behind her, so she's doing selfies, you can see. So she's constantly doing Snapchat.
Oh, God.
And I keep going, Snapchat! Snapchat! Like that. And she keeps getting insecure and putting her phone away and shit, dude.
She's getting called out.
Everyone started doing it, dude. Like, every time she'd pull her phone out, a bunch of people would be like, Snapchat!
She was probably pissed. She probably couldn't get the perfect picture.
Dude. It was so funny, but, you know, this is a smoke break, and the reason that we're doing this, and it's also Cast of Thrones prequel, is because I left my charger at work, and my laptop's on 13%, so we can't really do a full episode.
It is what it is. It's the same. Well, this is a prequel, so.
But, yeah, so prequel. Let's get into kind of where we left off. Have you been rewatching it at all?
Of course.
Okay, I have not.
Really?
I have not. Because it's burned into my brain, dude. I rewatch every episode. I know you do too.
Still learn new things.
But notes, dog. I do the scene by scene notes. Okay. And I just haven't had time. because I do a podcast every day.
I wanted to come to this one unprepared and kind of wing it. And
Me
just
too.
see what we kind of like remember.
Exactly.
There's actually more storylines. It seemed like the show, like, you didn't know where anything was. Now you know where everything is. And now everything's getting smaller where you can only be in like a certain few places.
Yeah. Winterfell seems to be that part of the wall gone. So we talked about this actually. Last time we did this for the finale. Are they going to head straight to Winterfell or are they going to continue going down the wall? I think I said they're going to go down the wall, I said fuck going down the wall because there's not a lot there. Most of all of those places are already abandoned. So I think they're going...
I believe they're going south.
Going south, straight to Winterfell.
But they're probably going to make pit stops here and there at each... Because, I mean, there's a road probably from Eastwatch to wherever they're going.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure when you look at the... Like in the last episode, when you look at the army marching, the army and the dead, it looks like they're already walking to a castle. Like there's a castle in the picture.
Dude, okay. I'm so glad you said that. Because I was wondering, what the fuck is that? I remember watching that being like, where are they? What is
Isn't that the last hearth or the last...
You know better than me.
It's where I know the Umbers are the closest.
Yes!
Yeah, the Umbers are the closest house to the wall.
That little girl, right?
The little redhead girl.
Yeah.
That had to bend the knee in the first episode.
Yes.
And I know the Karstarks are more or farther north than the Starks are too.
Yeah, so that would just be the question of, are they along the road or are they down the wall, whatever. But
no, the Umber was the little boy. The Umber, because his name was Ned Umber. And
right.
Alice Karstark.
So I just think that I'm very excited because I don't want to get into spoilers yet, but I'm very excited for the length of the episodes.
The first two are the same though.
Are they?
They're like, yeah, the first two episodes are 60.
This is what, and we talked about this last season. It's like, there's not a lot of time left. Like, these are gonna be like.
I mean, that's the ones after that are all super fucking long.
I was gonna say, because it's gonna be like a closing of this story. We're gonna see storyline end each episode after the first two, I believe.
I don't know. You think storylines are gonna go one by one instead of all happening at once?
I think about it. How many houses are left? 7?
Out of the major areas, we have the Stark house.
Stark,
Lannister,
Targaryen. You said Lannister. The Wildlings don't count really because they're with the Starks.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Northerners.
Yeah.
I guess there's no.
So there's people at that high ass place.
Okay.
They're all with the Starks.
Yeah, the Aarons.
Yeah, the Aarons. Nice.
People from the Vale.
Yes.
And then there is also. This is what I've been trying to remember this whole time. The Freys are dead. Remember?
Yes.
What happens to the Tullys? Edmure is cast for this season. The guy that plays Edmure Tully is cast for the season.
What about, where's Gendry?
Gendry?
Yeah.
He is in Winterfell.
He is?
No, he's at...
I don't remember.
You know what?
Is he back?
He's back, but after they got back from the wall, where did he go?
Wait, wasn't he in the rubble of the wall and they're marching on? So technically he would be behind the White Walkers right now? Who was left in the rubble?
The only people that we saw were Beric Dondarrion and Tormund.
That's who. Okay. For some reason I was thinking it was Gendry.
I have no idea where Gendry is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you didn't see him in the last episode in the city. Because, yeah, they would have killed...
If you know, comment below.
Yeah.
For
real.
Because we...
Or did he go with the Hound?
So the
No,
Hound...
never mind. The Hound went to...
Because the Hound was with those religious people. They all got killed, and then he went back on a killing spree, and then he... didn't he meet up with somebody already?
Yeah, but he was in King's Landing with them. Remember, he tried his brother. He said, you know.
Yeah, dude.
So he was with them too. I have no idea where Gendry is.
So, I want to talk about something that is sort of weird. We've talked about the horns before that exist in the book.
Yeah.
Now, I know things could change, but the official cover of the final book has a horn on it and something else. So, there's significance to the horn. And how in the hell is that going to be on the cover of the book and have nothing to do with the final season? I think Gendry's got the motherfucking horn. He might not know it, but he's got the horn. Or dude at sea, bad ballless man. Who's the dude? Not the eunuch. Hung out with the Starks.
Talking about Theon.
Theon Greyjoy. The Greyjoy dude. One of them's gonna have this horn, and that is gonna be what defeats the dragon. That is the ice dragon. Because there's two horns in the Game of Thrones mythology. One takes down the wall, one takes control of dragons. The wall's already been dealt with. We got a dragon issue. We've got a horn represented on the final book, and we've got no mention of horns and no solution for the dragon right now. Even though in reality they could just make a huge, like how they had those big, they shoot those big ass rods or whatever. Yeah. They could just make one out of dragon's glass. But
so you're calling that. I understand.
I've called that, yeah. Couchstradamus' first prediction for the finale.
I don't know if they'll...
Season.
I think they're going to leave that out.
I hope not, because that's just going to be some weird shit. Unless they're trying to do stuff like that to make people read the books.
I have no idea how they're going to kill the dragon.
That's genius little marketing strategy. Purposely make it a little bit different, so like...
I wish you would just fucking finish them.
Dude, how are you going to be like 6 years overdue on a book?
Yo, man, he's getting old too. He's really old now.
So there's obviously people who know what he wants it to be when it's done, right?
Yeah.
What if he just died, dude?
Don't say that.
What if he died? What if he kills himself on the finale?
Don't you dare say that. This is not how it's supposed to end.
Couchstradamus' second prediction. George R.R. Martin kills himself. Let's get real.
Gotta go through these
storylines. So, how about this? Let's go through what we think the first episode beholds. Not maybe, because I'm sure we're not going to see everybody in the first episode. What the first 2 episodes have in store for everybody. Where's the first time we see the Starks? What are they doing? What's the first time we see the ba-ba-ba? What are they doing? You know what I mean? So, what are the Starks doing? Everyone's favorite.
I honestly think the first episode is going to be all about Jon, Daenerys, Sansa, Bran, and Sam.
That's big. That's...
the parentage.
Because it's been revealed, but there's still people... Like, is that real? You know what I mean? Like, they haven't... I don't understand how people don't get that. But...
I think the second episode... And there's going to be a lot more, but I wanted to just skip ahead. The second episode, I feel like, is going to be all... Not all, but a lot has to do with Theon trying to get his sister back. Where the hell is he going? Where is she?
So where do we leave off with Theon?
Theon just... in probably the worst Game of Thrones fight in all the series, where he gets kicked in the balls and he doesn't have any balls anymore, so it doesn't hurt. He ends up fighting the other guy, whooping his ass, and then all the rest of the Ironborn respected him.
Yeah.
And so they're gonna go look for Yara now.
That was super weak.
It's the worst fight. They make Theon look like such a...
We're good. I'm just turning it up a little bit. Right there.
I mean, he can't possibly be that soft. I know he has, like, PTSD.
It's really frustrating when shows do that. You know?
Like,
where you're
they
just
make
like,
it seem like he's never, like, he wasn't raised with the Starks, like he doesn't know how to fight just as good as them.
It's like, at some point, yeah, you're beaten, yeah, you're got PTSD to the max. How about human animal instincts of survival?
Yeah.
Being some fucking pussy, dude. Especially back then. Or, how about this? Quick little, do you think Game of Thrones exists way back then or way in the future?
Way back then. Of course. I mean, if it was our storyline.
Well, just to switch it up then, I think it exists way in the future after shit goes crazy. And we don't even have technology anymore, dude. Imagine if not even like...
Whoa.
Fuck like a human disaster where like we nuke the world or we get a human-made EMP that takes out the entire fucking electronic system forever, blah, 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 blah. There's those sun things that fucking release EMPs. Like, the sun has these big things that burst out. I'm so stoned right now. Like, give me a break, okay?
He is.
There's the sun something. No. This isn't conspiracy. This is fact.
This is fact.
Claire! Claire, I need you. Can you come here for a second? Thank you. So, you know when the sun... Solar flares. Thank you.
Okay.
You're so welcome.
Right. Solar flares
That is fact.
are just one big EMP, basically. And they come close enough sometimes. So, all it takes is a big enough solar flare, which is every day that it doesn't happen, the percentage of it happening just increased. And it just keeps on not happening. So it's eventually going to happen. It's for sure. There's going to be a huge solar flare that is just basically the world's biggest EMP that takes out everything. So, I think Game of Thrones exists. That happens, everything goes to hell, and now it's
Dude, that's
3,000 years later.
it's like the doom in Game of Thrones.
The Doom.
Happened to old Valyria. Or like why the Targaryens were the only ones, like they were the only house that left.
What's up with the stone people?
Or Valyria is where the Targaryens are from. That's where
Right.
all the nice buildings were there when
Mhm.
when Tyrion and what the hell is his name? Jorah boated through there.
Mormont?
Yeah. But stone people it's just a disease. I don't know if it's because of that area, but that's just where the area where they put them because no one lives in Valyria anymore.
Okay, so this camera, I'm recording this on a Canon EOS R, and it can only record for 29 minutes at a time. So I'm about to press pause and then pick it right back up. Okay, so boom, we are back, and we realized that we've been all over the place. We're going to try to rein this thing in. The smoker has been put out. It's time to focus and talk about what we originally were talking about, the STARKSs, the Starks, my favorite house,
The favorite house.
the perennial favorites. I'm going to be like this for the rest of the episode. How do you think it starts out for the Starks? We
Well-
actually never answered it.
I mean, from the trailer, I'm pretty sure all that stuff from the trailer pretty much is showing us what's gonna happen. Like on the first episode, Daenerys and Jon are gonna roll up there. I feel like Sansa cannot be happy with Jon or the situation that's going on.
Oh, yeah, definitely not.
I mean, they've been born and like growing up to not trust any Targaryen.
Yes.
Um,
That's been the big thing.
And now, all this bullshit is about to go down. He already bent the knee, he surrendered his kingship to the north.
She hates that.
She doesn't know, especially from what Littlefinger said, like, if Jon isn't intending to marry her, where does that leave her? There's a lot of storylines there. I don't think that's done.
It sucks that, like, I couldn't see Arya being like that.
No, I don't either.
You know? It sucks that that's the character of Sansa because it creates an unnecessary problem that could easily just be solved by realizing that you're not the queen and that's all good because you're still going to be extremely high ranked for the rest of your life. And with the task at hand, it really doesn't even fucking matter. Chances are everyone's going to die, and you could end up being the queen anyways. So
I think more people are going to survive than they make it seem. Like,
yeah, definitely, because
there has to, like, everyone has a role to play in the new thing.
I think because it's going to be like a good ending, there's going to be somebody probably from every house. It's not like, I don't think like the Lannister house goes away. I don't think the Stark house goes away. Because, oh, I can't talk. I'm doing a podcast. Sorry. My car fucked up.
Did you really?
Yeah. I'll talk about it never on this. I'll talk about it in a solo episode.
True.
But, what was I saying? Sorry. I lost it.
About the Starks, about who's surviving, which house.
Oh, yeah. I think it's gonna be like, everyone lives. You know what I mean? Not like everyone lives, but the White Walkers lose.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's gonna go back to these people going back to where they were, but implementing the new way of democracy.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah, I could see. I 100%
Jamie.
see that. I don't know.
Jamie's going back to King's Landing with voter ID cards.
So you think all 3 Lannisters survive?
No. Jamie.
Well, just Jamie?
Jamie. Cersei is destined to die. If she doesn't
You
die,
think Tyrion's gonna die too?
yeah. I think he's going to have the worst death in cinema history in terms of sad. I think it's going to be a total betrayal. Worst thing you could ever imagine.
Wow.
Yep.
And that's something I've always never thought of.
I know that George R.R. Martin had to have him and everything, but I think that's the part of it. I need to have him. He needs to be the guy. He's perfect. He should never die. He's perfect. He's dead.
Dude, I read this thing the other day.
It'd be hilarious if the Mountain killed him. Just because he's so much bigger. It'd just be the ultimate. I don't think that will happen. I just think that's a funny
If
scene.
he dies, it is...
Nature out here, y'all.
Yeah, this duck's going crazy.
Shut up!
I think he's... If Tyrion dies, dude, it's by the hands of Jon and Daenerys.
Tyrion's gonna die by the bald guy.
Bald
The
guy.
eunuch.
Varys? Ooh,
Varys is killing Tyrion. Count Stradamus!
damn.
It's gonna be one of these.
Shit. How's Varys? Is Varys gonna die?
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
Varys might kill Tyrion in a sneaky way that, like, is in front of people. Like, it doesn't have to be this thing that he tries to get away with. Like, it might be this thing that he kills him and dies. And I think it will be because he sees Tyrion getting misconstrued with this whole family and Dany and being caught in the middle. Because we already see Tyrion kind of like wishy-washy with Dany now, like distant. He seems pointless. So he's going to get that family love back with Jaime, you know, shake his gold hand, and then it's going to be this weird thing where Varys is going to be like, I don't like this. I think Tyrion's going to double-cross us. And kills him in front of, like... I don't necessarily think he'll get killed in front of people, but, like, it wouldn't surprise me
What?
if
Okay.
Varys kills
Okay.
him completely understanding that he could die, but he's going to explain himself.
This is what's gonna happen, Brody. This
I love it.
is what's gonna
I already
happen.
like it. I love when you tag it. That's the best. When we just keep going.
Storylines are already being set up, my friend.
Storylines are in progress, man. Final season.
What was it? Eastwatch, episode 5. Tyrion and Varys are talking to each other next to the throne seat in Dragonstone. Varys is telling him, you need to find a way to make her listen. 2 episodes before, or maybe 3, they have a council with all the houses. The Snake Girls, the Martells, the girls representing Martells.
Forgot about them. Shout out them.
The Tyrells, the Greyjoys.
Forgot about the Tyrells as well.
And Daenerys and Tyrion, and they're telling them the plan, how they're going to attack King's Landing and how they're going to attack, what the hell is it from? Castle Rock.
Castle Rock, yeah.
When Daenerys talks to Lady Tyrell afterwards, she tells her that Tyrion's a clever man, but don't listen to him. You're a dragon. Be a dragon. Daenerys stops listening to Tyrion when she goes, or when she burns the Tarleys, and then when she flies off to go save Jon and the rest of the crew, Tyrion told her not to go to that either. She is going to be a Targaryen. She might go insane, I'm predicting. Targaryens are known for being insane because they're inbred. So often.
Yes. Her brother was pretty weird.
Jon or Tyrion is going to have to kill Daenerys. I'm calling it right now. It's going to be Jon or Daenerys that kill. Jon or Tyrion that kill Daenerys. And Tyrion's gonna double cross. I'm pretty sure.
What if Tyrion gets caught in the act trying to kill her?
Especially, what happens when Tyrion finds out? This is a good point of view. What happens when Tyrion finds out who Jon really is?
I don't think he doesn't think Jon's a good guy.
He loves Jon.
Yeah, I think it's...
He absolutely loves Jon.
I think it might, in a way, this is what it should do. It should get him to realize his place. That this is theirs. This is Dany and Jon's. But, they're fucking.
When it's all... I'm telling you, dude, when it's all said and done, she's gonna have a kid.
She might die in birth,
dog. They're gonna have to kill her.
Popular theory.
That might happen too. And Tyrion is going to be the hand to Jon. So Davos is unfortunate.
I disagree. I think he's dead. I think Varys is gonna kill him.
That's okay.
But that's what this is all about.
It's okay.
I like both. I like both a lot, though. That's the beauty of it. That's why they're predictions, because both could happen. You know, they both couldn't. They both could happen.
Just wait.
He could become hand and still get killed.
That's true.
Still get snuck. Sneak. So yeah, Jon and Dany. Will they find out that who they are in relation to each other?
First episode.
What are they gonna do?
Fuck. I'm just kidding.
It's in them.
No, I think he'll find out first episode, but he won't tell her until the second episode.
Who tells him?
Sam and Bran.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck, man.
Dude.
I fucked
heavy.
her. I fucked her.
Yeah.
I put my wiener in her, man. I fucking...
And what if...
I ate her pussy, man.
I can see...
That's my act.
I can honestly see them only having sex at one time.
Getting pregnant.
And her getting pregnant. And
that's how shows work.
Never hook up again.
In real life, if you're out there fucking, just busting her. There's no way she gets pregnant.
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. It's so easy to not get pregnant.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy that it happens so often on accident. It is the guy's fault. Every time.
Yeah.
Every single time. Because even if she's like, come in me, I'm on birth control. You don't have to. You want to, but you do not have to. So PSA, stop coming in girls unless you're cool with having a kid. Some dudes are cool with having a kid. I had a kid come on my podcast, solo on the beat. He was like, yo, after a while, like, you know, y'all been fucking for like a month, or I swear to God, he's like, y'all been fucking for like a month or something, and it's just like understood, like, if we get pregnant, we get pregnant. Like, we ain't gonna be together, but like, I'll be there. And I just start busting in him. He has like, I don't know if he has kids or not, but that was what he was saying. So there's definitely different ways of looking at it. It's not the way I look at it. I want to have a kid.
Roll, brother.
And there's no nothing wrong with having a kid not married, but I would like to be married.
I feel you on that. Yeah.
For at least a year.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. You know what I mean? That's the plan. I have no intentions of having a kid until I'm married. But that's what everyone says, other than
spring chickens.
Other than Solo. But yeah, so back to it. They're definitely Daddy's gonna be pregnant. It would be a total waste of them fucking if she wasn't pregnant. Unless they continue to fuck. I love the forbidden.
John's probably gonna be like distant as fuck from her when he finds out.
I can't look at you.
That's gonna be
I cannot look at you, Danny.
And then, dude, we have all of these reunions, bro. When they get back to winter, like all of these reunions.
Shout out Bran.
Bran and John.
Bran and everybody.
Arya and John. Or John and Samwell. The Hound and Arya.
What do you think the future holds for Arya? First couple episodes. We'll do a full deep dive after episode 1 of where we think everyone's gonna end.
I really don't know how that mix of her and John's gonna be. They're two. Well, she's a completely different person. I feel like John's like the only person that really never changed, but he just matured.
Yeah.
He's like the only person. Like Sansa completely changed.
It's fucking bugs.
Jaime turned into a good person.
Yeah, Jaime's very nice. Jaime's won everybody over, even though. Oh, so I heard this crazy theory where Jaime is gonna.
There's a huge spider right next to you.
Oh. Did it work?
I think so. I don't see him anymore. Just saving.
Oh,
lives.
he's down there.
Oh damn! Just saving lives over here. Oh, R.I.P.
This thing's tough.
Oh dang! He's not going out. Dude, he's done. Oh god.
Oh!
Shit.
It's dead. And so is my nos.
Just killed Charlotte over here.
Charlotte and its web. Incinerated by energy drink.
Yeah, he's gonna come back. Fucking. Like
There's another one down there.
You got like 3 of them. They just hatched.
Dude, there was a snake the other day.
Fuck that.
Daisy, I hate snakes more than anything. I will just kill a spider, you know? It wasn't poisonous, but it was... It was a little garter snake, but it tried to bite Daisy. Daisy's so fucking stupid, dude. So there's this big-ass pot, like, right around the corner. And it has this big plant in it, so I can't see on the other side of it. And Daisy goes to go pee. And she, like, looks over there, and I see her, like, go like this. And I'm like, what the fuck? But then she just turns... She doesn't walk away, she just turns around. So her butt is like this far from that plant. And she's just standing there sniffing around. And I see a snake like... Yeah, and it was a little garter. And it just... Daisy's so dumb, she just like stood next to it. Thank God it wasn't a water moccasin.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that is my biggest fear. Like when I'm walking Daisy, it's so fucking scary. Or like when I'm on the golf course...
They're aggressive too.
So fucking scary. I just played on Sunday and I was like looking everywhere because...
Speaking of that, dude. You know what's wild about...
Snakes or golf?
Golf.
Okay, what's up?
The people...
Shout out Masters Week.
Yeah, dope.
Tigers winning.
I'm off
Castradamus.
tomorrow. I'm get to watch the ATs off at 11:04.
Yeah, 11:04.
Those people who go and retrieve balls are fucking insane.
Absolutely insane.
I saw this thing. They can't see where they're going. They're literally just down there with a bag. So you never know if you run into an alligator,
snake
water
pit,
moccasin.
water moccasin, snake pit, dude.
Dude,
Want to hear the most terrifying
they have
story?
snake pits?
Yeah, the most terrifying story I've ever heard in my life. True story. So apparently, this is what I was told. Okay, there is a lake way bigger than this, and my family used to go there. Actually, shout out Ben Badcock Furniture. My
Okay.
Grandpa Couch, was a sales rep there. I don't know if it happened in the same lake or not, but like families would go there and we'd use it for family reunions and stuff. It was this lake house. Huge fucking lake, dude. And apparently this woman one time was water skiing, or some dude, I forget which one, it doesn't matter the sex. Water skiing, falls off, and is over a snake pit. And there's a snake, and she got bit by like a shitload of water moccasins and died. Imagine you eat shit and you land on top of a snake's nest.
So, she was on land.
Not really, sort of close to water.
Okay.
Imagine getting bit by more than one water moccasin, dude.
Fuck my life.
Ugh, that's the worst thing ever, dude. Thank God Game of Thrones doesn't have weird snake shit.
She had to have had bad luck all of her life.
Or the best luck ever, and that's just her one bad, you know?
Ooh.
It's all good, and then you get it all back in one big bad
It's
one.
like Final Destiny type shit.
Yeah, dude. Final Destiny? Final Destination?
Final Destination.
Final Destiny? Destiny 3, the video game? So,
shoot. Damn.
the bugs out here are going crazy. Let's do another 6 minutes.
True that.
Let's wrap this up. So, Stark's done. Well, Arya, where's she going in the first one? She's going to meet up. Who do you think she sees first, Bran or Jon?
She's already been with Bran.
Okay, so who do you think?
This is all them. This is all Jon meeting them again.
Okay.
And
So
like,
what is her reaction to Jon?
I love you, but I'm a different person now. Let me show you what I can do. I'm proud of you for winning back the North for our family. I don't know.
Yeah, she better not be. That's the unnecessary hate shit I don't want happening, because at the end of the day they're gonna be fine. It's not like, even if there is a grudge at first, it's not like it's gonna last. It's not like Arya and Jon are never gonna be good. Like, this is a fight for humanity, and at the end of the day, we know the Starks are gonna be able to rally up together.
True.
Other than Sansa, she might be a cunt about things and feel like it's her place to rule.
You said C-O-N-T.
C-U-N-T. Did I say C-O-N-T? I bet I didn't.
I thought you did.
We'll see.
He's gonna edit it.
We'll see. I won't edit it. I hate editing, honestly. I hate it. I pride myself in not doing it. But Sansa's my one sketchy thing about the Starks. I hope she doesn't do some whack shit, because it's unnecessary and it shouldn't happen.
We haven't even talked about Bran, dude.
Yeah.
Because, it felt like he's one of the top 3 dominoes.
So, I forget what it is, but there's a theory that Bran is the White Walker, obviously, but it has to do with, like, I forget what it is. I'll look it up and talk about it next time, because I don't even want to misrepresent it in any way. But it has to do with him getting pushed out of the window by Jaime. I'll be back with that next week. So,
Fuck.
yeah. But, anywhoosies, let's move on from the Starks. Because we're just not the finishing product of the Starks. We just want what their initial things of the first couple episodes are going to be. Let's move on to the Lannisters. It's pretty much, that's it after this. That's all anyone cares about. Because other than Dany and actually the Unsullied and everything,
Like,
they're just...
the North are gonna see a Targaryen that they know of for the first time since it was conquered, right?
But it's going to help that the other Targaryen that they see is their most beloved citizen since Ned Stark.
I don't know about that. Dude, remember there was last season, Arya had to defend Jon against like Sansa because they were talking crap about San and she was just listening to him.
True. Yeah.
They said maybe we should have picked you as our leader. That's why like Sansa's up to something, man.
Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like it. It better not derail things. Because there's not a lot of time left, dude. Like, really. There's a lot that's going to happen. Hopefully. Hopefully there's a shitload of stuff that happens. I want to see major wars. Cersei's dead. Jaime's probably killing her. It'd be hilarious if it was accidental. It's either Jaime or Tyrion.
It's gonna be Jaime with Arya's, or Arya with Jaime's face.
Ooh, yeah, I like that a lot. I like that one a lot. Yeah, that does both of them. What do you think Jaime's first things that he gets accomplished in season 8 are?
Getting the Tullys. He has to get the Tullys. That just makes sense.
Mm. So he gets them, and then where do they go?
Up north.
Up north, yeah, just everyone going north.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like if I was in charge of all of this, I would take everybody and go to Highgarden. Is that what it is? Not Highgarden. I don't know what it is. Wherever the lady who breastfed her son was.
Oh, the Vale?
The Vale. And there's one way in.
But those things climb. And they don't care.
They gotta climb a huge amount of way. It's super easy. You got a lot of time to kill them.
I don't know.
Take everyone and put them there, dude. Because, what, are you gonna fight them up north? It's not the best place. Like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta do it in the best possible place. Because you get one chance at this. You know? That's what's nuts about this, is at the end of the day, they're probably going to get one chance unless they're all divided. Which severely outweighs their chances of making it happen. And if Battle of the Bastards was that long, we got something in store, dude. Because if we're talking about a legitimate all the houses, all humans against all dead.
It's not all, though. It's still only half the country, really.
But if we get that, how long is that going to last, dude? There's going to have to be some huge explosions, all this white, or whatever, fire, wildfire. It's going to be a lot of crazy shit popping.
Damn.
Because if Battle of the Bastards lasted 60 minutes and then there was another 20 of, it was probably a 50-minute scene, 50-minute battle. From beginning to the death.
Well, there was 2 battles that episode.
Name them. What were they?
The Battle of the Bastards
right.
And the Battle of the Bay of Dragons, or
Slaver's Bay.
Slaver's Bay, yeah, Battle of Slaver's Bay.
Hold on real quick. Okay, boom. Sorry, I had to. We were running out of time on the amount of time that this camera can record. So. There's so many fucking good episodes, dude. What are, like, some of your favorites? Because the one where they fight at, whenever they fight and John's lover girl dies.
The Battle at the Wall.
That
Episode's called The Wall.
That is such a fucking good episode, dude.
That episode's great.
That episode's insane. Hard Home's fucking so good.
Hard Home's up there.
Hard Home's one of those feelings. The episode's good, but I think there's a lot of better episodes. But the best part of that episode, when he fucking kills that White Walker, when John just slices him, that is the best. That is the pinnacle of that show, I think, in terms of holy shit, that was badass awesome.
There goes another freaking hero moment. Like I've said before, John stays getting his ass whooped and somehow finds a way to win.
It's nuts, dude. John is... I can't wait to see what beating he's going to take before he fucking kills the Night King. Unless Bran does it somehow. Bran wargs into him.
Maybe. Dude, you know who it's another wild card? Melisandre.
Yeah, dude.
She's cast for this season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and they got her all over that promo. She's doing something, dude.
She has to. It's gonna be big. She's bringing somebody back to life.
I just need her and Brand to hang
Because
out. I want to see it.
Homeboy is dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Thoros Amir.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be the one that has to resurrect somebody, or she's gonna tell somebody some magic, some way to kill the White Walkers. I know she's gonna be in that.
Yeah, she's got to do something because, like I said, she's all over the promo, and they wouldn't have killed her off. I mean, they wouldn't keep her around just to kill her and have her serve no purpose. So we're really gonna have a great season here.
We are, dude. Is this gonna be? In all honesty, last season was not my favorite. I'll just say it was not my favorite season. But I'm thinking
there's great moments,
it has to be not just good, but a great season.
Yes, I don't want.
We waited for so long.
I need well executed story.
The hype is crazy.
Great dialogue. I don't want just a big battle scene. That's cool. I need it, but I don't want that to be all it is.
We love
last
the show
season
for the plot.
Yeah, last season, the gritty politics stuff wasn't as well done.
Yeah.
And they had plenty of time to make it well done. So, the way we're going to be doing these is, let's talk about it. So, the way it comes out on Sundays, I watch it over at, rest in peace, Alex Pepple, watch it with his family and a bunch of friends. And then Monday, I watch it when I get home from work and take notes, scene by scene. When works for you? Wednesday nights?
To be honest, we can do any night. I just have to get in. Oh, well, not. I really always do stuff on Thursdays.
Want to do Tuesdays?
Tuesdays is probably the best day.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
Those are my least busy day at work, too.
Okay. So Tuesdays, we will record. That means Cast of Thrones will be coming to you on Wednesdays. The format of the show, if you are new to this, it goes like this. We go scene by scene, what happened in the episode, and it's not that structured because once we are into the scenes, conversation and questions and just dialogue and, discourse in general expand and we have great conversation. And then from there, once we've gone through the entire episode, we go over our predictions for what we think is going to happen in the next episode, overall, some new theory we might have thought of, because me and Patrick will just call each other randomly in the middle of the day at any time and be like, dude, I just thought of this.
Yeah.
And we bring you that as well. So, do you have anything you want to add to it? I mean, it's a successful formula. People love it.
Yeah, man. It's going to be dope. I think we're going to have... We should probably have a little bit longer podcast than normal.
Yes, we're going to really get in depth with these things. And YouTube's going to change a lot. Because we haven't been on YouTube before.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So...
It's time to shine, bro.
We're going to make this into... It's good, but we weren't as good as we could be last season. And I know that this season, we're going to ramp it up for you and give you a product worthy of a Game of Thrones topic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones is amazing. We need to give you something equally as amazing. So check us out. Do you want people to follow you on Instagram?
No, that's fine.
You can follow me on Instagram at CJ Couch Talk, and please donate at Patreon. Go to patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. You can donate $1 once, $1 a month, however you want to do it. Any amount of money, any amount of times. It helps out a lot because I spend money on this, and in order to put it on Spotify and Stitcher and all these other apps that people are asking for, I need to get another RSS feed, which is going to cost like $40, $30 a month to get on all that stuff, which puts me at $50 a month in total just an RSS feed. And it'd just be cool to just break even on that. So patreon.com/CJ Couch Talk. Really excited for this season. Do you have a big, bold prediction for the first episode?
For the first episode?
Any death? Someone die in the first episode?
No, I just think... yeah, actually, the Umbers. I think the Umbers go out as a house.
How so?
They're the closest castle to the wall.
Ooh, yeah. We're gonna get to see how the Night's King, or the Night King, whatever, deals with people in an intimate setting like that, fighting.
Do you think
we're gonna
they're
see him
gonna
just obliterate them?
Do you think it's a complete slaughter, or does he go to the lord of the castle and actually look at him before he stabs him, or do you think there's any structure that it's a complete slaughter?
I think it's gonna be a complete slaughter, but I would do anything for this to happen. I would love for the Night King to be this super diplomatic dude who just wants to talk to everybody, but everyone freaks out. And it's like when aliens come. Like, even if aliens showed up in a spaceship and were super cool, we'd just kill them anyways. You know? So
Yeah.
it'd be funny to see him go and try to make a deal. And, be cool. And
That would be wild.
somehow,
Wild.
on the way of that getting, that person running to the north and saying, yo, the Night King's trying to make a deal, maybe he'll die. I'm losing it. It's a bad theory now. I'm just saying. It's not even something that I in any way believe would happen. I just think that would be incredible if he was a super diplomatic dude. Not even a joking way. I think that would actually be a good plot. But anybody dying in the first one, I don't know. You got the Umbers. I'm going to go with nobody. I think the first episode is a political reunion. Feel good, but the Umbers get slaughtered.
Maybe, you know what? I think Yara dies in the first episode.
It'd be nuts to see her.
Because she's not in the Game of Thrones pictures and all that.
It'd be nuts to see her die without, Theon still trying to find her and she's already dead.
True.
That would be brutal. And maybe that's how we leave Theon. He's just constantly looking for a dead person.
That's what I think. I think she's going to be dead the first episode. Or she's going to die. I'm calling that.
It's a good one.
That one, too. So I guess maybe they don't go over the Greyjoy story as much in the first one. But that still doesn't mean that he's not going to... The story won't last, it'll still go on because he has to challenge Euron at some point.
Very true, yeah.
But
Euron's a total wild card. In every sense of the word.
Dude.
Complete wild card.
Yeah, man, we don't know.
Well, thank you so much. Instagram is at CJ Couch Talk. Had somebody ask to be a guest via email, so cjcouchtalk@gmail.com. That is C as in Christ, J as in Jesus, C as in Christ, O as in ostrich, U as in uranium, C as in Christ, H as in horses, T as in tantalizing, A as in ass, L as in labia, K as in kaboom. That's how you spell CJ Couch Talk. Boom. We did it. Talk to you next week on Wednesday, baby. Love ya.